Pagan perspective peeps. So I have my list here of the things that I need to include in this audition video. So here we go. My name is Angel, and that is a nickname that I go by on YouTube. It's also what my friends and family call me. I'm 40 years old. I live in southern Massachusetts, out in the countryside. I live out here with my fiance and all of our little furry four-legged babies. I'm an eclectic pagan witch, which I know is a pretty vague label. So what I thought I would do is let you know when I pull into my particular path, the traditions, and some of my beliefs. And hopefully that'll give you a pretty good idea of my perspectives or where they would derive from. And hopefully you'll get to know me a little bit better. So, as far as deity is concerned, I see deity as one energy, one source, but the gods and goddesses are extensions of that. I do honor the gods and goddesses as separate strengths and energies, but I still believe everything is a part of one whole. I believe in karma. I believe in reincarnation. I follow the Wiccan Rede, although I don't consider myself a Wiccan. I do include some Wiccan practices into my path as well. I do practice Fey magic and Celtic magic. Now, one of the cores of my particular path is Egyptian magic. My main god and goddess are from the Egyptian pantheon, so anything I do at their altar, any meditations, invocations, any spellcrafting, is at the core of that particular tradition. I do have a main altar as well that is slightly larger, and I use it throughout the wheel of the year for Sabbats, Esbats, and general spellcrafting. And I do incorporate many different gods and goddesses throughout the year. Kind of depends on who I'm feeling, what energies I'm trying to pull into whatever I'm working on. And I kind of consider that more of a folk kind of magic, and that's a huge part of my path as well. So that's a little bit of how I practice. Hopefully it gives you a, slightly good idea of where I would be coming from. I've been an eclectic pagan witch for over 20 years, and pretty much the majority of that time has been as a solitary practitioner, so that is the viewpoint that I would be bringing to the channel. So, as a child, I realized I was very sensitive to energies. I grew up in a household that wasn't a very accepted ability to have, so it wasn't until years later that I was able to really educate myself about what that was and sort of sharpen that skill. As of recently, there's been a new evolution in that ability, and it's to sense spirits. And that's an ability that I'm still working on embracing and educating myself about and not being afraid of. I also love to read. I am an avid reader, and I love to learn, whether it's in a book, it's in a video, and it's usually random stuff. It's not usually anything, it's sort of what fancies me. So I love to learn things. I'm constantly learning new things. I mean, we all are, right? But I constantly pick up things that I want to learn how to do. I am a huge person I'm a huge craft person, I should say. I love doing crafts, and anything that I see that I can break down and figure out how to make, I'll make it before I ever buy it. I quilt, and I love to travel. I've been to a lot of places, I've lived a lot of places, and I think that is probably one of the reasons why I am constantly pushed to travel. Although I'm also very much a homebody. I love being in my home. It is my sanctuary. So that's a little bit about me. I'm not as an individual, I guess I would be slightly boring. I don't really get up to much. I love hanging out with my friends and family, and that's pretty much it. why I think I would be good for the channel. Well, I have the time. Time's not an issue for me. And so, you know, I can upload, edit, and all of that stuff. That's not a problem. And I have the technology. That sounds like something out of a movie. We have the technology. Anyways, I'm sorry. And I guess I would just bring my perspective on things. Everybody who's going to be posting audition videos is going to bring their perspective, their life lessons, the traditions that they have, you know, loved so deeply and practiced. So whoever you guys pick is going to be fantastic. I really, really hope it's me, but if it's not, it's totally cool. I'm going to really, really enjoy seeing all the new faces, all the new perspectives. I love this channel. The reasons why I love this channel is, one, it is so vitally important to this community as an educational tool. Whether you're new on the path or you've been on the path a long time, it's phenomenal to go to one location, pick a topic, and get several different viewpoints on it. It's either going to open your mind to a new idea, which is phenomenal, or it's going to reaffirm to yourself what you already believe. I wish when I started this path that the internet was the way it is now, because that would have been such an incredible resource for me. But it still is now. It really is. And it's growing the community. It's getting information out there, and not just from one person's perspective, from several people. I just think that it's such a community building channel. So those are reasons why I just absolutely love the channel. I couldn't tell you how long I've been watching. I'm sure I started watching Kara's channel, and at some point she mentioned the Pagan perspective, and I went over, checked it out, subscribed, and I've been watching ever since. One last thing I do want to say is, I think what y'all do is just truly, truly wonderful. It is an amazing gift that I think some may overlook, that y'all let us into your lives to take a peek, especially your spirituality, which is one of the most intimate things you can possibly share with people. It is just such a wonderful thing that you open your lives, and you do it with such passion and compassion, if you will. So I really, really respect that, and I really appreciate that. So again, I really hope y'all pick me. I really do. But like I said, if you don't, it's totally cool. I am really excited to see all what's going to happen in 2013. So that being said, I hope y'all have a great holiday. Be safe. Thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.